ABS has kicked in a couple times. Arctic coffee break. Hey y'all, welcome back to Hawkeye Skunk Works and what is the third and final part of our Silver Lake Sand Dunes family vacation. And for this video I thought I would do something slightly different. Instead of boring you all with the relatively horrible free music that I put in some of these videos, I thought I would just do a little voiceover commentary on a few of the parts. Should we try a little bit bigger hill? You see off in the distance there, that is actually Silver Lake, which everything we saw seemed like a fantastic lake. It's very, very large, much larger than I anticipated. Even at the time of year that we went, which was in the middle of September, the water was still relatively decent temperature. It was cool, but it was not freezing. And it was very clear. The sand on the beach and the sand everywhere in the dunes was just fantastic. It's some of the nicest sand I've ever encountered. I've been on the west coast, the east coast, down to the Portuguese, and it's even nicer than the sand that my kids have in their sandbox. So.
What happened?
It like kicked it into automatic four-wheel drive.
Huh.
Fun fact, in college, my nickname was Bronco Joe because I actually drove a Bronco too, and I love all Broncos, still do. And I actually had one very similar to that. It was on about the same size lift and tires. Eventually it ended up being all the same color, unlike that one, but I thoroughly enjoyed seeing that there. My wife did a fantastic job taking video for me on this trip. It was the first time she'd really done any videographer work for me.
I think Mommy got some good shot of him though.
The GoPro footage from the dash, I apologize, is not fantastic. I had some issues with it while we were out, and the audio is not always fantastic because a lot of times it was in the waterproof case. So what are some important things you need to know about the dunes? The dunes are located in the town of Mears, Michigan, which is a very small town. You will need 3 permits to enter the park, and I will put a link to the website where there's much more information on that through the state of Michigan. You can even order some of the permits through the mail. I ordered 2 of my permits through the mail. And the third one, you could actually pay by the day instead of buying a season pass. So I waited till we got there, went to the visitor center, which you would have seen in a previous video, which is in the parking lot with all of the air hoses, paid from our 2 days that we were going to be there, and it was much cheaper than buying the pass for the entire season. And as you can see in a lot of the videos, the flagpole sticking from the front of my vehicle, you must have a flag that is orange and rectangular. The dimensions are on the website. It must be mounted forward of the front axle on your vehicle, and it must come in contact with a pole that sticks out from the ranger station as you enter the park that is 10 feet off the ground. I kind of did a makeshift one because I couldn't find anything that I needed online, and I wanted to be prepared when I went there. There is a place called B&L Motorsports right across the entrance from the park that have lots of really good poles and flags and decently priced, and since then I've modified my flag pole mount, and I know exactly what I'm going to buy when we go up next time, and we are going next time. next year at least a couple times. We tried to go back this year. Unfortunately, we just did not make it. I'm sure you've seen some signs showing out of bounds areas where vehicles are not allowed, showing some directional signs. Honestly, I thought it was going to be much more complicated than it was before we went. I had printed out a map and took it with me. I got a map from the Welcome Center, and I assumed it was only a matter of time while we were in the dunes that I would screw up and somebody would flip me the bird or yell at me. But fortunately, it's much easier to navigate than we had thought. Everyone was super awesome. Everybody waves and chit-chats, and everyone was super great to our kids when they saw them in town and at the hotel. And that's the great thing about it seems like the automotive and off-road community, that everyone gets along because we're all out there to have a good time and all there to do the same thing, no matter what you're driving and who you are. So our trip to the dunes is done. We've had 2 days on the sand. We've been in and out, and hopefully you guys enjoyed a lot of the footage. Honestly, at this point, we've got so much video and commentary and stuff, I don't know how it will end up, or will it have ended up, how you guys are going to see this. So I'm sure at this point you guys are really curious about what exactly all has been done to my Explorer, and I plan on doing that in a separate video. Take 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most to just briefly go down why I originally bought this and what all has been done to it, because I'm sure you can tell there's more than just the 1.5-inch body lift on it that I talked about earlier. But did really good, found our limits right where I figured they would be. We didn't have any problems at all. We had a blast. Definitely recommend coming out here. Don't be intimidated by it. Let some air out of your tires, read the signs, and have a blast. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Hawkeye Skunkworks, and our Twitter account under at Hawkeye Skunk W, bumps, or hashtag Hawkeye Skunkworks on anything. So, if you like the channel, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later.